In 2015, the International Olympic Committee announced the creation of the Refugee Olympic team, the first of its kind that took part at the 2016 Rio Games. With the Tokyo Olympic Games set to begin in just a few weeks' time, all eyes are now on the refugee athletes who will be competing at the highest level this year. Our next report gets you the details.
The Olympics are described as the holy grail of an athlete. It takes God-given talent, years of practice and world-class facilities to train for any athlete to get even an outside chance to compete at the Olympics. But for refugees who had to flee from their country with just the clothes on their back, even getting a chance to compete is a dream come true. Luna Solomon, a refugee from Eritrea, is trying to take part in the 10-meter rifle event, and just a few years ago this would have been impossible.
For example,
in my country, if you take part to sport shooting, it's to kill someone. We don't use rifle for sport. Sport shooting brings me peace. Finally, and when I started the air rifle, I met a lot of people. I also get to travel a lot for competitions. It brings me a lot. I've learned a lot.
In the 2016 Rio Games, a 10-member refugee team with athletes from nations such as Syria, Congo and South Sudan competed for glory. Their participation was one of the feel-good aspects of the Rio Games. This year, 55 refugee athletes from 13 different countries have been identified for pre-selection. With the final squad to be announced on the 8th of June, Haptom Amaniel, another refugee from Eritrea, is hoping to make the cut for the 10,000-meter race. But his journey so far has not been an easy one. The 31-year-old runner had to cross through Sudan and Libya, spend several days on a boat in the Mediterranean Sea before he reached Italy to end his journey in Switzerland.
Here in Switzerland, I had the chances I did not have in my country. Here I can do whatever I want and how I want. No one is telling me you cannot do this, you have to do that. This is why I decided to start doing sport in parallel of my job.
About 1 million refugees entered Europe in 2016, fleeing from wars and conflict in the Middle East and Africa. In many ways, the refugee athletes are a symbol of hope for the people who have been displaced from their homelands and face unsurmountable challenges in their quest for a safe, secure and a better life. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.